Okay, good morning and welcome to a new video about my trading journey. Today we're gonna do our daily outlook, but we also will just prepare for a new week. And yeah, I'm excited for a new week, and hopefully my payout will arrive. But just let's make some charts and discuss what the price is about to do the coming week. To be honest, I really like to stick to the 1 hour time frame, maybe sometimes 15 minutes, but also take a look at what is actually happening on the daily, because we have USDCAD over here. So we see the daily, there have been a lot of liquidity here, and that is part is taken out, and then we had a very nice move back up. Right now we have our low, we have a high here, we also have a higher low, but no a higher high yet, and this is also our current high. And on top of that, we are in our 50 zone, so that makes it very interesting. The only thing we didn't do is to take out this liquidity over here, but somehow we are also on a supply zone. What is actually making it very interesting to go back towards the downside. So then we will go a time frame lower and figure out what is the price going to do the coming week. We have actually some target areas. This have been some nice price action here in the past. You can see how price react before we went back up, and also again here it create a very tiny small demand zone, and maybe you can call this a fair value gap, and then price reacts on it every time, also here on the top of this demand. So this is also very interesting for the price because we can go way lower. So if we zoom into the 1 hour time frame, we have we actually set it this high, and this high became liquidity, and that liquidity have been taken out. So once again over here, and also we have like a couple of small highs internally here, and that's also got taken out. So it looks very nice to continue more to the downside, because on the higher time frame we are also around our 50, and we took out liquidity over here. We tested back all the way in this high, only we did not take out this liquidity. Is this really necessary? I don't really know. We need to find out. Sometimes we need to find things out by taking a stop loss. We don't know everything for sure yet with our edge, but that's just the path we take. Not the edge is not always working, because you can also not always win. Anyway, the price action internally here became very messy. You can see the price slowed down to continue back up, and if we maybe then go to the 15 minutes, because it got actually very messy. We are actually in a range, and if we are in a range, We want to see liquidity to be taken out or just break towards one side and then test back and then continue to that side. So what we are actually waiting for, because there's a level below this range and there's a level above this range. So if we just go above this level and we hold it, we want to go more back. We want to go more up. But if we're gonna go down and then hold it for long enough, then we go test back and then we take our entry. The other thing what can happen is just we take out liquidity, maybe this area, just very quickly, and we go more in towards the highs. If the price goes here and stays there long, I wouldn't mind taking that short. Yeah, the price action looks very, very messy over here. I'm not really sure if you can enter like this because maybe I want to place my stop loss on top of these highs and then target here. It will actually take a long time, but the risk reward is actually still there. But then I also wouldn't mind because internally we are kind of breaking structure, but we are also still in the range. Maybe just find our entry in the middle of this box because we are creating here a very big supply zone eventually. So maybe later on we can place our entry here on top of the supply zone and we will see. But we will go ahead into gold. We already took our take profit and this trade was very beautiful. And right now we just go into our new chart. Just want to 136 drawings. Okay. We have here the 4 hour. We took a lot of liquidity out over here. But we also have a single high over here. And above the high is always liquidity. It's not taken out. Which makes it very, very interesting. Same here for the low. Higher low. And yeah, there is a lot of liquidity above there. And yeah, we actually slowly building up the price. We also higher low. Oh. And what makes it very interesting is that we took out liquidity over here before we set our run up. And yeah, we took a long here, we took a short here because stopped out, we took another long, we take profit. So that was very interesting. This is our last long here. A very nice reaction on this range or compression in price. So it is very, very interesting to go way more up. This liquidity hasn't been taken out yet. Price is moving now, so expect the price to move more. Our entries already have been there. It is hard to find an entry right now. We just need to wait until the price is going somewhere and just show us what we want because there's nothing what we want. So next is actually EU, and yeah, I also discussed this before. We are in our discount zone. We tapped in on top of a demand zone here. We took out liquidity here. We have our high. There is maybe liquidity above. We have our low, but we already took out liquidity here. And this one haven't been taken out yet. For me, one of the I also took a long over here. I thought market structure was changing, but there was not, and I thought there was liquidity taken out here. Unfortunate, there was still liquidity underneath this low, so we took our stop loss. And right now we're targeting this area over here, this small supply zone, where we will probably see a reaction, and also as we saw here, a reaction on this minor supply zone. Currently just waiting until the price will more go up, and yeah, we'll see. Um, so if this will play out, I'll be very happy because then I'll have to take profit, of course. And yeah, what else do we have? I don't really like to go again in towards the GBP Swiss franc. I also don't like to trade too many pairs all the time. But sometimes we just make a minor shift. So for example, USDB, USDGPY. Haven't been trading this for a long time, but I just like to discover new charts every now and then. Remove all the drawings. And this is very interesting because first of all, we are in our 50 zone, as we see, and we have our high up here, low up here. Just go back to the daily real quick. Yeah, on the daily, it is also very interesting. We also target getting now on a big resistance area. This price action have been beautiful. This low haven't been taken out. There is a lot of compression here in this area. What was actually a very nice trade in the past. Yeah, it's actually same scenario as USD a little bit, but sometimes USD is more likely to push more up. On the 4 hour, yeah, this is just a very big leg down, and you cannot see anything that we changed the character or something. So price is not that beautiful. It's not like you saw it here. We just changed the character so we could trade more back a bit towards this area, and then we reacted there. So let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, we very beautiful on the 50 zone. We tapped in once, we tapped in twice because why? We set a high. People think we will go short. Then we tap in once more, and um, and now it's actually waiting until we can go down. Creating a new area of supply. Maybe you already could have taken this entry because it was on top of the supply zone. I'm gonna take my stop loss above the supply zone and target 1 to 3. This looks actually very nice, and because if you look here, there is just very nice area. You can see it like that to target. So yeah, so things for next week. What is really important is that we stick to our plan. We don't want to go once again in this kind of trades. We did last week. So we thought, okay, price is going down already. We should go in, place a stop loss above this high. And you know what's happened then? there is liquidity above it, and that we will take it out, because also the reaction underneath this small low is very strong. So you should have got maybe sooner a long, a last little long push than a short, because there was the entry, the reward, and also the liquidity. Um, so yeah, and if you're lucky, there's still a chance to enter there. And yeah, we will just keep this one in mind. And just an old favorite pair of me is I want to say Yuri and ZD, by the way. Yeah, we'll go to the daily first. We haven't been trading this for too long anymore. Sometimes this chart is very ugly. Interesting fact. We took out liquidity here. Okay, was our low, high, another high. We just set this low. And maybe also we have this small area. We have some hiccups in the chart, which is interesting. So we're gonna go back into the 4 hour. So you can see, yeah, this has been a low forming. We see that this has liquidity. We take this out. We had a reaction on this small supply zone. So you could have been taking a very nice short up there. Then we took out this low once again. We always see that the low or the high is always taken out before we start to move back up. And then internally you can see a very beautiful price action. Um, because you break your structure, and yeah, this area is where you want to cover. That's also where I look for entries a lot of times, underneath these kind of structures. So yeah, what might be interesting for now, I don't know if this area is too obvious, but to be honest, it looks very interesting. This is going to be a last chart of today, um, because we already broke here structure. And we actually still in a very big range, and I want to wait until liquidity get taken out underneath these two lows, and then on top of this demand zone, while placing our stop loss. This has already been used, this area, so I just don't want to go underneath that demand zone anymore, because then simply our trade is just invalid. Um, just a little on top of the demand zone. You might want to take a trade over here. And yeah, that's actually it. I'm very excited for a new week. Let me know your thoughts. I'm excited, and hope you too. And we keep showing up every day. We keep making videos. It's very important for myself, and I show you along this journey. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.